Hello everyone and welcome back to Factory Town, episode 34? I think we're at 34. Right, so last time I mentioned I want to move things around a bit, and I think today's the day that we get that started. So I had a look at all the things I want to sell, which basically amounts into 12 barns, from which we'll take stuff and take them to these markets. 12, does that make sense? 8, 10. Yeah, because if I want to connect and deliver things with just the Omni pipes, then there's not enough slots on these to have everything delivered at the same time. I mean, it will be difficult for the wagons as well, but they'll deliver more in one go than the pipes would, I think. If not, we can change it up later. But basically, I want to have a sort of central location where we keep all this stuff. So last time we also started a village here, but they're not getting anything delivered quite yet. So I was thinking we put in those markets first. And I don't mind them overlapping a bit in the middle, because I'm not going to build in this water, so that's kind of pointless to put it there. I think if I put this one... Hold on, let's make sure that we have like some nice spacing here. Should we have these all sort of the same pattern? Yeah, and then the markers can start sort of from there. I also had another thought on the following. Maybe we should include the general food market rather than just only the gourmet one. Just because it will contribute to the happiness of these people. But then the question is, where do we put it? Right, so you cover everything. Yeah, you're good. I'm just checking if none of these houses fall out of this range. So they're fine. So I'm talking about this food market. I mean, we could just put it next to this other market. I think that makes sense to have the markets together. And then maybe a similar thing over here that we say goodbye to this house and put in a food market there. Yeah, and then we also have our other town over here, but that already has a food market. And the apothecary for this one's over there, so some houses do fall out of its boundary. But I don't really want to focus on this today, because probably a lot of these tracks that we've put in will need to be moved as we're moving some of the industry around. So we have like markets there and there, and then the range sort of stops up here. So maybe we will use this area for storage, like a sort of warehouse center, but it wouldn't have any connections to the water. mean, maybe we could put in little canals for the boats. I don't think it should. I should have it stop me from putting this stuff in. Right, what am I doing? I'm looking for the underground resources so I can remove these as well. Just so we have nice green grass everywhere. And then an absolute main road. Like you have the two wide here and there. Put one in there as well before I forget. But I think we want this one to be 4 even, because it will be the road used to deliver to both of these towns. Unless they do some weird pathfinding, but I want them to use this one mainly. Now I'm not sure exactly on how much space 4 barns would take up. 4 barns, 12 barns. So 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's 12. Probably you want to keep a bit of distance on each side. So this is like the proper industrial area that we have. So let's filter these. We want bread, cooked fish, and then either carrots, potatoes, or tomatoes, so basically veg, and cooked beef. And then we'll just sort of continue with the food. So that would be milk, egg. I have it all written down on a paper in front of me here. Cooked chicken. And berries. Like this would be any fruit actually. I can put any fruit in case we change our mind. But I think I'll go for berries simply because that's what we're using for the cakes already and selling to, I think, this market here. So to make something else with it wouldn't be too difficult. Now then we'll just continue with juice is also on there and butter. Now I'm wondering, do I continue with the gourmet items or sort of the more reinforced planks, that sort of thing? The general store. Because that's sort of the second thing you unlock in the game, and only after that the gourmet. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue with food items. So that would be sandwich, beef, stew, meat stew. Okay, I would say beef stew, but okay. And then veggie stew. And then cake. I think we'll just do cake in general because we're making both at the moment, but depending on which coins we need, might just stick to regular cake. And fish stew. Don't eat them together because I don't think that would be nice. Jam. And then we get to some cheese. And then the last food item is apple pie. I don't think it really makes sense to then put in planks, for example, with apple pie. So I think I'm gonna continue with medicine. So this would be medical wraps. And then health potions. Oh, not sure what I pressed there. Elixirs. Then there's also the ethers for medical, but I don't think I'll include those until we have more clarity on what we actually need more of in terms of coins, for example, because each type of elixir gives a different type of coin. So it's antidote, protein shake, and then we can go exactly to the general store items. So let's reinforce planks or planks, nails, leather, cloaks, the normal ones. What else? Axes. Mana bricks. Shirts. Shoes. Not making shoes anywhere yet, so that might be interesting. What else? Shoes, warm coats, and pickaxes, and that's the last item from the general store. So then we get to the magic store, which is enchanted books, magic robes, which is this one, and fire ring, water ring, and then there's all the different water books. We probably want to keep that in one barn. So I say wards, magic cloak, and then there's the crown and necklace. Yeah, so then we have sort of 6 items left for those 8 items that we didn't put in yet. So the 4 different types of ether and the 4 different types of books. So I think for now we'll say that these are for nothing. And maybe just not have that one. I mean, I'm a little annoyed that's an uneven amount, but do I want to do anything about that now? Not sure. I'm just for aesthetic purposes, I'm gonna put in this 6th or 12th barn as well, and just have it out of use. So that's that. Now, how do I want to get stuff delivered to it? Not sure. What I do know is I wanted to try and flatten this hill because I plan to use this area quite a bit, and it would be nice if it was a bit more flat so we can actually use it. Do I want to go more flat than this? Maybe. I mean, I don't want to completely flatten everything because that's sort of ruins it, I think. But this should not make things impossible, so to speak. Right, so then what we... Oh, sorry for that sudden movement. I think we want to start on getting some of these mines and moving them up there. Because we have stone here and coal and iron. So I think that would be quite good. Right, so let's go back 1 second because what are all the items here that we use? So from a mine perspective, so there's coal, there's stone, iron. We can make lava anywhere, that's not really the problem. Ideally, we would get some gold in there as well. Can we put some gold in somehow? Because then I can have one barn, sort of central, to deliver stone, coal, and iron into. Yeah. Not sure yet what I'm going to do with gold, because it's always in sort of little amounts that they're there, and I haven't really tried sort of placing new resources, like stone. Right, so one will be coal. Although we don't really need coal because we'll be using lava, right? So let's use iron then, not real iron. Iron ore. Maybe this will just be an iron and stone barn. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Now, what is the actual cost of making lava? Because if it's really expensive, then obviously we should just use coal as that's available to us. So you make lava and just basically use firepower for it. And to recharge those crystals costs 2 yellow coins. I think we'll be able to afford that. So, not going to be doing any of that, any coal. So just the stone and the iron is what we need from here then. So mine building. what's the issue? I guess it needs to be on a flat surface. Yeah, this part's not flat. Okay, so you'll be good. Do we want to put 2 in? For this single patch? Probably not. Put the stone one in there. I think for that one we do want 2 for the single patch. And then maybe an iron one here. Why is it suddenly so difficult for it to place a mine down? It's a little odd. Right, so you go there. And then supply, pickaxes, and harvest iron. Auto manage. You don't use coal or anything else, so that's good. You auto manage. Looks good. You auto manage. Great. So then it goes in here. And I'm wondering, should we start using these omni pipes? Because I think that would be fun. I mean, it's not going as quick as I thought it would. I thought it would shoot through it a whole lot quicker than it does. But I guess it fills up the barn without too much trouble. Let's make sure we upgrade this all the way so there's plenty of space for these resources. And then it needs to be redistributed from here. So, oh, there's actually a little bit of gold there. What I'm thinking is we are going to need the lava. And another thing I've been playing with the idea of is just to make a central location where the lava is made and a central location where we get water, and then just distribute it out using fluid pipes and mana pipes possibly? Wait, does lava go through fluid pipes? It is fluid. Right, we're going to need steam power, which also requires fuel. So we'll set up the fire stuff first. But probably should be close to each other. And I saw this little area and I was like, oh, that's a nice area to put down a bunch of water pumps. So I think the fire stuff will be close by as well. So that will be some fire shrines. Probably a few. And they will fill up this silo. And then we need to make the actual power for it. So the transmitter will put it through here and then it will come back and will need to be recharged. Now I might do a different design here than from what I usually do, because what if we put the pipes in first? So this would be mana pipes. They will need to go from here to there. And then if it's depleted, it will go back. And if it's not depleted, it will continue. Which also means this last one probably won't receive that many crystals. Wait, that doesn't. This is not going to work. Because the crystals will only come out. Sorry, let me get off. The crystals will only come out if they are depleted. Right, so that's not going to work. Let's take this out again then. So, what about we do this? Come here, please. Thank you. Probably into there. Maybe? And we're back to my old design. Right. Move you. Maybe even one further back? Nah, let's do it here for now. Is that the right spot for it? Yeah, but we don't have a connector. So pop that in. And then some rechargers. Not Ewix. Rechargers. 4 of them. And then you go there, you go there. And some splitters. Because this will output automatically, so it doesn't need to grab her. So split that, and then for the mana pipes, we also want to sort of equally distribute them. I guess that would be best. And we don't need a grabber for that. We need the splitter. Split there, and then whatever's left over will go through here. Yep, that makes sense. The only thing now is, no, I don't need to connect those. We basically just need some fire crystals. So caravan. I wonder, do we have some in here? We have a few. Will you just take them out and borrow them for a moment? Might come back in a minute again for more. And there we have some lava buckets. That's not a whole lot of lava. And it's not very quick either. But lava does give a lot of fuel. So maybe it's enough? I think we do need more fire crystals. So do you have more? You have 8 now. Yep, give them to me. No, what are you doing? No, just no. This one. Bring them there. Nice, 10. Yeah, see, I think it wasn't enough crystals in there, because now it's a little bit quicker. Now it has a sudden sort of influx of it. So that's good. Thank you for your services. So that is now up and running. I just want to see for a minute if the fluid pipes actually accept lava. I mean, I guess they don't, and I guess that kind of makes sense considering that they're made out of wood. But then they shouldn't really be called fluid pipes. Right, I am doing this right. Item type fluid. Oh, I should have checked this first, shouldn't I? Yeah, lava is clearly not a fluid. Well, not one suitable to be transported using wooden pipes. Yeah, now that I think about it, that really does make sense. But we can use the mana pipes to transport the lava instead. Although that probably will make it a little bit more of a spaghetti. I mean, this is sort of all on that side of the building rather than here, so in that sense we have space. Yeah, I'll be fine. It'd be fine. Just keep telling yourself it'll be fine. Right. So what else do we need? We need a bunch of water. For which we need something steam generator, which will be placed by the water here and there. Wait, we're out of iron plates. Why are we out of iron plates? Where are my iron plates? What's the issue? What's wrong? You guys, what's wrong? This is taking too much priority. Right. Delete one splitter. Get the little extra iron in there. Yeah, I guess all the iron was going into making nails. That's not really ideal. You're outputting quite a bit. And not backing up, so that's good. This one. Can we output more? I mean, still keeping up. Like, this is still not backing up. Have to keep an eye on that. I mean, hopefully this other site will be up and running soon enough. Although, probably not this episode looking at the time. We're just gonna put this water in and get going. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. No, never mind. Didn't say anything. I was gonna say it's kind of annoying I can't place this on uneven terrain either, but it can be. It put in a little scaffolding. I just had a mine selected again, I think. So here for steam. I mean, I'm not even sure I really need two of them. Although if it's going to supply water for everything, then it's probably good. So that. There, I guess. And then the water pump water pump. Just search for it, it's easier. I guess I could just turn this one around, can I? Yeah, that works. And then put the steam pipes in. Which need to go to this building. You go in from the other side. You and there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to connect it for this one here, because then that way I can, if this one has too much, it will share it with this one, and if this one has too much, it can share it with the other one. I don't know if I would connect this to the connector itself, if it would sort of cause issues, so I'd rather do it this way. And it means you have steam power, you'll make water. Probably turn these around. And then the water can just sort of be outputted onto a belt. Why would I output it onto a belt? Because this is actual water and does actually go into fluid pipes. Right, so that being said, then this needs that fuel. Which we'll use the pipes for. The Omni ones. I'll keep saying that wrong a million times. Alright, Omni pipes overview. Go there and there. And that should be fine. So then these start working, except for this one. I guess you guys are not the quickest for making rotational power. Right, and then I think we'll do the same with this, where we have a silo, or should we have a barn? I think a silo will be fine for now. We can always upgrade it to a barn if we need to store more, rather than just produce more. I mean, maybe we do want a barn, because this is quite quick. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine once we start using it, right? So, actually, I had an idea. I'll probably just be shooting myself in the foot. Because this thing could quite easily fit here. But that might also mean we don't really have space for sort of expanding it. Like, I probably should be leaving myself a lot more room around things. I'm just going to leave it as this is. We have all the fire that we need, we have all the water that we need, we have the resources, so next time we can start making nails and bricks and all that sort of thing. So should be fun. Hope to see you then. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.